The law was given to Israel as the standard which God expected for man. In the doing of the law, man could be expected to live. God says as much explicitly in a verse I have given to you in almost every Bible study and sermon I've ever given. Leviticus 18, verse 5. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man does, he shall live by them. I am the Lord. In essence, God told his people, all descended from Adam, that if they did the things of the law, they would live. This is my standard. In meeting every precept and in failing in none of them, you shall live. In failing to meet the things of the law, life would not come. However, within the law itself, there was given the provision for forgiveness of sin committed under the law through the sacrificial system. The system was highlighted by the annual Day of Atonement. The implication was that atonement was needed because the law could not be met. Does everybody understand that? He gave the atonement. He says, you must observe this day because he knew that nobody could meet the demands of the law. So obvious was this that the Lord made it explicit in Leviticus chapter 23. And you shall do no work on that same day, for it is the Day of Atonement, to make atonement for you before the Lord your God. For any person who is not afflicted in soul on that same day shall be cut off from his people. And any person who does any work on that same day, that person I will destroy from among his people. You shall observe this day, and if you do not, your life is forfeit. Atonement was required because the people needed atonement. What is still implied, but which is obvious, is that none had done the things of the law. God was angry at their sin, and they needed their sins covered over. With that understanding, chapter 10 of Hebrews explains why only a man could actually atone for the sins of the people. For the law, having a shadow of the good things to come and not the very image of the things, meaning Christ, can never, with these same sacrifices, which they offer continually year by year, make those who approach perfect. For then, would they not have ceased to be offered? For the worshipers, once purified, would have had no more consciousness of sins. But in those sacrifices, there is a reminder of sins every year. For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and goats could take away sins. First, the provisions of the law could not take away sin. They were a temporary annual reminder to the people of this fact. And more, the reminder was that they were, in fact, under law. But it is the law which brought about the people's infractions. If there's no law, then there would be no law to break. Therefore,